Hello everyone, I'm Manchester and welcome back to the Red Devils podcast. Some great news regarding the ownership of Manchester United. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you have a great day, because if this news is true and we're gonna get new owners before the starting of March or maybe in March, I'll be over the moon. So I'm really excited about this. There was some couple of tweets from Mike Keegan from Daily Mail, and even in my last video I told you about this, whether it's highly credible or it's just speculations. I'm not sure about that, but this is coming from Mike Egan, who is actually quite reliable when it comes to Man United, because I'm not gonna say he's like Fabrizio Romano when it comes to the transfers, but obviously we're not gonna get transfer like informations like transfers when it comes to the ownership of Man United. No, Fabrizio Romano won't go say, here we go, we got new owners for Manchester United. So that's not going to happen. But before that, I'm going to read some couple of tweets from Mike Keegan, and please look to the screen because I'm going to read this. I really want to get every single word quite right about this. Okay, so here we go. The Glazer family will probably struggle to attract their desired billion bids for MUFC. According to those within the process, they believe between 4.1 to 4.5 billion is more realistic. And let me remind you, Glazers wanted 6 billion for this. And anyways, the talks between the prospective buyers and top level management of Manchester United Football Club have followed. The Qataris are also confident there will be no issues presented by Qatar Sports Investment, that's QSI, ownership of PSG. A group of 5 serious bidders have emerged as the battle to buy MUFC heads for the next stage. Qatari private investors are likely to face 4 other rivals ahead of next Friday's soft deadline for offers, with some bids already made. Now you see, if they're talking about 4 rivals, I mean the punchline, the thumbnail of this video is actually about the 5 potential bidders. So I'm gonna say it's gonna be like Sir Jim Ratcliffe would be the #1 choice for me, because he was quite interested in buying Man United. And after Sir Jim Ratcliffe, I think it's gonna be an American consortium. We already had information with this from Mike Keegan and even from James Tucker. And Mike Keegan, I'm sorry, why am I saying Mike Keegan again? I'm really sorry about that. Sir Jim Ratcliffe, an American consortium. There are a couple of interests from Middle East too, because we have this information from, now we have official information from Mike Keegan that QSI, QSI, the Qatari Sports Investment. I don't know if it's Qatari Sports Investment. I really like mixed up in that, but whatever, the QSI, the private investors from Qatar, they are actually interested in buying Man United in total full control. They don't want any stake in the club. They are actually interested in the purchasing of this club. And we have also talked about this in my last video, that there was some royal family and they are a fan of Man United and they want to buy Man United with all their debt, and they have a wealth, their billion wealth is around 330 billion. So that they are quite okay in purchasing Man United and in settling the debts and investing in the club, the stadium, the management. They are quite comfortable with it. And now we are also getting some information that there may be other private investors from Dubai. So if there are some investors from Dubai and Qatar, so we have a couple of investments from Middle East, one American consortium, Sir Jim Ratcliffe, and there are other news that there are some other news also floating around Manchester United ownership, that the owners of Newcastle United are also interested in buying the club. Unfortunately, they already own Newcastle, so that's going to be a big of problem, because Newcastle, as of this moment, Newcastle and Man United both are in the top 4, and they are both in the Champions League race. So that's going to be a bit of a but I don't know. Let's see what happens, because I'm actually quite sure that it's going to be somebody from Middle East, because although Sir Jim Ratcliffe would be the #1 choice because he's a proper Man United fan, but I think so that it's going to be somebody from Middle East. It could be from someone else. It could be an American consortium, because Glazers are from America, so there may be some American connection, but I still believe I'm still gonna go with the Middle East investors, and let's hope that it happens by the end of February, because as you can see from Mike Keegan, next Friday, coming Friday, is the soft deadline, and he already said in this again next couple of tweets that there are some information, there are some other private investors are also interested in buying Man United, but that's, I'm not really sure about that, because the rumor was some Chinese consortium, Singapore, and I don't think so. China and Singapore are some that investors who gonna invest in, who gonna try and buy the club, because that's just speculation. That's not gonna happen. My two favorites would be the Middle Eastern, the Qataris private investors, and the Sir Jim Ratcliffe. So these two will be my top two choices. If that happens, I'll be really happy. Unfortunately, you, me, and everyone around the world who is a fan of Man United, we can't do shit about it, because it's out of our hand, it's out of our reach. We can't think about anything. All we can hope is that we get new owners who are actually better than Glazers, who wants to invest in the club and not just, suck the money out of it. So we're gonna really talk about that in the couple of weeks, in maybe next week, maybe couple of weeks, because this is the sort of news that's gonna float around Man United for at least a month, because until we get new owners, or until there's an official announcement from the Glazer or representative of Man United that yes, these will be the new owners, until then more and more speculations will float, more and more rumors will float around the club. We're gonna chat about this in many videos again, because buying Man United is not an easy thing. It's not just that you buy Newcastle United and it's gone. Even if you're a Liverpool fan, Liverpool won Champions League. They did quite good under Jurgen Klopp, but still they are not Man United. We have billions and billions of fan following around the world. Then there are n number of sponsorships, n number of managements that are actually working under the Glazers. So it's not an easy thing. You can't just buy Man United in a couple of months. It's gonna take time, but at least we'll get new owners. At least we'll get the announcement or the official bid, whatever it is, we're gonna get in the next couple of weeks, because I'm pretty much sure about this. Before the end of February, Glazers will announce, or maybe someone from Man United is gonna say that out loud, that these particular investors or this particular consortium is gonna be the new owner of Man United Football Club. I'll be really excited. I'm actually quite excited right now, because I really want new owners, because we've been seeing this again and again, that Glazers have never invested in that precision level that we wanted. We needed somebody who's a good technical director, who's good at negotiations, who's good at top management, but we don't have that. And honestly, that comes down to Glazers. I'm not gonna blame previous managers. I'm not gonna even blame the top level hierarchy. I'm gonna blame the owners, because they were never interested in the football club. They just bought it off on debt, and now they are selling it on debt. So they just wanted to have a football club. That's it. They were never interested in our club, and that is what disappoints me. Because what if we get a new owners and they are the same? What if we get new owners who are actually very good? I'm not saying that somebody from America is going to be like that, or somebody from Middle East is going to be like that. But that is out of our hands. All we can do is hope that we get new owners and they are better than Glazers, who are actually interested in rebuilding this club and in actually making this club great again. Because God knows, we as Man United fans have been dying to see Man United lift a trophy. We have been dying to win a Champions Cup. We have been dying to see Man United, win a Premier League, because everybody for the past decade, every football club, even those who have never lifted a treble, who have never lifted a cup, who have never lifted a Champions Cup, they have actually mocked us, because the downfall of Man United was way bigger than even the success of Liverpool or Man City or anything. And that's quite right. And you guys who have been watching this video, you know this very well. No matter Man City have won Barclays Premier League, no matter Liverpool won the Champions League, But the most important story around the world was that the debacle, the destruction of Man United, the way we fall down from the top level was more interesting than anybody lifting the cup, anybody lifting the Champions Trophy. And that is what this club is all about. The history of this club, the love we have for this club is undoubtedly, like, I mean, everyone who, people who are watching this video, people who are watching the football matches around the world, whether it's 1:30 at night or it's in the evening, when you're watching the Man United fan, you are living the dream. You are actually looking at the Old Trafford and you want that, okay, once in my life I'm gonna go there and visit the Old Trafford, the theater of dreams. I'm gonna watch the Man United match and cheer for the crowd, cheer with the crowd for the players. You want to do that. I want to, wear this jersey, don this jersey, at Old Trafford and act like a neurotic buffoon, because I want to do that. I'm a Man United fan. I was like that since I was a kid. So I really want that. And still, now because we have a new manager who has done wonders with this football club, with the players and everything, and now I really want owners who are actually interested in backing the manager, interested in purchasing of the talent, interested in making the Old Trafford more great than it ever was, and making this football club better than every other English football club that's gonna be in the Premier League. I really want Man United to be at the top. Unfortunately, we have no say in it, but let's just hope that we get new owners who are actually interested in doing that. Anyways, until then, we're gonna talk loads and loads about the ownership stuff and the match reactions. We have a next match on Sunday also, so we're gonna talk about that too. This time I'm gonna do something, a little bit of preview or something like other podcasts do. I'm gonna try that because, like I said, I've been saying this again and again. This is a new channel. I'm trying my hand on this, and let's just say that we're gonna do great. I mean, the people who are tuning in, thank you guys for supporting the club, and the people who are actually subscribing to the channel, more thanks to you for taking out the time and going for the subscribe button. But still, please watch the show, share it with your Man United friends, and support the channel. Until we are back at the top, we're gonna celebrate it together. Until then, please take care of yourself. I'm gonna upload a new video very soon. I promise. I really promise about that. Until then, please take care of yourself. Glory, Man United. Bye, guys.